Well, hi. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about something that I know has been bothering a lot of people lately, myself included, and one of the important things is maybe something we can do about it. And the topic that I have in mind is depression. Several people I've been talking to and reading about have really been struggling with that lately, and frankly, I have a little bit myself. There are times as recovery goes on, and the progress can be very frustrating, and there are times I feel very isolated and alone, and nobody loves me, everybody hates me, I'm going to eat worms and die. But more seriously, though, there are times when it's really hard, and I know there's a lot of suggestions people have, and a lot of them, frankly, don't really work. I know for me, one of the sources of my depression is that it's deeply rooted anger. Angry at somebody or something or myself, and rather than express it outwardly, it turns inward and starts to drag me down. And it can take me pretty far. But when I realize it's happening, I've learned this one technique that I use, and it always gives me a bit of a boost, and I think maybe it will help you too. And that is to go and do something nice for somebody else. And I know it can be hard. You say, well, when I'm really depressed, I don't even want to get out of bed. I don't want to, even get dressed and go out. Well, let me tell you, you don't really have to do that even. I participate in some online communities, and on there are people who need a boost, and a lot of times I don't know what their specific circumstances are. I have no idea, but I know that everybody can use a kind word. And everybody can use some encouragement. I don't think anybody has ever died from being over encouraged. And so, what I suggest is when you're feeling a little down and a little frustrated, try and make somebody else's day. And I'm going to give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, I wasn't feeling that great, but anyway, I went out to this place. It's this fast food place near my house, and there's a young guy who works in there, and anyway, over the months, I've seen that guy's really improved. His work has really improved. He's really in control and all that. And well, anyway, I filled out one of those, customer survey things you get with the receipt, and I, said a bunch of nice things. I said, hey, this kid has really grown in the role, and it's really good. I'm always glad to see him working there, and blah blah blah. Well, anyway, I went in there a couple of weeks after that, and I asked him if he'd gotten any feedback from it, and he said that he had. And I said, well, I just wanted to let you know that I filled out a survey, and I said a lot of nice things about you, and in fact, when you give me the receipt today, I'll do it again. And anyway, the next time I saw him after that, he had he had a whole different aura about him. At the time that I told him I'd said some nice things about him, he just kind of lit up. And when I saw him the other day again, his whole demeanor seemed brighter. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. But I think I'd really done something to make him feel better. And you know what? That made me feel better. It's nice to do nice things for other people. And you do it without any expectation that they'll do it for you, but it's kind of a karmic thing, I think. You put it out there, and sooner or later it comes back. And at any rate, it's certainly better than going out and saying bad things about people. So when you find yourself feeling a little frustrated and down, why don't you give it a try? Try and say something nice to somebody, whether you think they need it or not. Because everybody needs a kind word now and then, and we can all do that, no matter how bad we feel. So why don't you give that a try? Let me know how it works, okay? And if you have any other ideas, I would love to hear about them. And once again, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to like and leave a comment and send me an email and spread this to your friends and tell them all that stuff because, I need encouragement too. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next video.